Good morning, champions. Happy Tuesday morning. Coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. And folks, we do it every single day. And we build those habits and we build that consistently. And the more often we do something and the more routine we make it, the easier it becomes. That goes for the 5 a.m. club. That goes for the 5 hours of talk time. That goes for, string and everything else. And so that's what we try and do every single day here at SLS is build that consistency. Speaking of consistency, I was talking with a young guy yesterday. Somebody I've just been kind of mentoring and helping to eventually recruit to SLS. And he was making the switch from selling solar to trying to sell final expense. And, he had gotten sucked in on somebody that was pushier than me as far as that goes. Anyways, talking to him yesterday, he's proud of himself because he's saying, I'm making 300 plus dials a day. He's calling direct mail, and he's having to dial well north of 300 numbers a day, hardly getting anybody on the phone, and was only able to get a couple thousand AP out of it. And, it just reminded me, similar to what Henry was talking about yesterday, how little knowledge and information and training and advice and stuff is out there, and having to manually input all this lead information into his CRM, aged, direct mail leads for the most part. A lot of them don't have phone numbers. A lot of them he's having to look up the information for, no DNC scrubbing, no nothing like that. And, he's just flying behind. Obviously, he's gonna, he was pretty frustrated yesterday, and hopefully will be joining us here at SLS soon. But, to hear that, to hear, spending 10 hours a day to get to 300, 400, his highest day ever was over 500 numbers dialed. I just don't see that any given day on our activity report here. And it's just so much more efficient. It's so much more of this, but it's also that reminder that we get complacent, right? Because some people say that they're struggling to try and get to the 5 hours. And I'm just thinking about this kid and how when he plugs into our system, how efficient and effective he is going to be if he applies that same work ethic. And so just in that moment, it just reminded me that all the tools, all the things are in place there in order to make us more efficient, right? It's the reason I've got, the bike and the rower and all the stuff right here for myself so that the 5 a.m. club becomes more efficient and easier for myself. Just like all you have to do is log in and everything just pops up right there. His mind was blown. He's like, what do you mean you just log in? I was like, you log in and there's new leads there every single day. So we have such an incredible system, such an incredible thing in place that making that consistent 5 hours in that 25 plus hour a week club should be second nature. It should be something we do. We don't want to get complacent. We don't want to take advantage of it. And we want to aspire, folks, to be better today than we were yesterday, right? Just trying to push ourselves to do a little bit more each day so that we can hit our goals, so that we can achieve our wildest dreams and be as successful as we want to be. So that's my little motivation this morning, just thinking about what is happening on the other side of the fence. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let's break some records today. Let's be better than we were yesterday, folks. Let's get after it. See you on Zoom. I'm out. Woo!